Dili ko binas, di ko kita ay. From the 13th Sangguniang Panlalawigan, si Lord Carol ang bata. So 14th Sangguniang Panlalawigan, sa sunod na semana, malugbata na nga ito. No? So again, we wish you well on your next chapter of your life, Lord Bianca. Again, isa tanan, I'd like to start my message with a thank you. Salamat gid sa tanan-tanan nga nagapadayon, nga nag-opyon gid sa akong pagpadlagan bilang Vice Gobernador sa probinsya ng Iloilo. To the Governor, kay Governor Toto Defensor, to our leaders of the province, of course, here with us, kay Congressman and former, especially the former Vice Governor of the province of Iloilo, kay Kong Boboy Tupa, salamat gid, and the rest of the congressmen. Salamat gid nga wala ko gid pauntrahan. No? Kay I know it is because of all of you, no? And of course, to my colleagues here in the 13th and 14th SP, salamat gid sa inyo man padayon yung pagsarig. Sa tanan-tanan, the tri-media, to the province of Iloilo, to my family, especially my family. Salamat gid, no? I will never be here, and the journey will never be easy without all of you. Kani, salamat gid kanino. Since we had our last inauguration 3 years ago, it has been most difficult as we face a global health emergency crisis. Ang patuloy pinasakit kita ng 13th Sangguniang Panlalawigan. First time na nag-online session. No, first time na we didn't know what to do. We don't know where to go. But yet, no, there were governments faltered, nations shaken, and lives forever changed. Yet in the midst of all that, at the height of all of this, one thing we must be grateful for is our resilience as Ilonggos, as Filipinos. As decent, steadfast human beings, we leaned on each other and put together government and private resources in a united fight to get through the crisis. I speak to you, before you today, with a backdrop of the pandemic that tested and continue to test our resolve as public officials. We are still fighting. We are still recovering. But the difference now is that we have a cohesive battle plan. Hindi parehas kang kanto, hindi kita kamaan kung maano kita, or how to face this crisis 2 or 3 years ago, when 2000 and the first quarter of 2019. From the legislative perspective, the 13th Sangguniang Panlalawigan put in place 90 ordinances and appropriations and passed 2,414 resolutions in spite of the pandemic. The crisis got the 13th SP to act as one because foremost of our priority is to be part of the solution in healing as one. Foremost of our objective is to be one in the decisions so we can all recover as one. To my colleagues in 14th SP, today of all days is not the time to think of labels. Kung sa administration ka man, kung sa opposition ka man, kung ano man yung kolor ang imo ang ginusuportahan. None of that anymore. Today with a fresh mandate given to us, it is time to once again strengthen our Ilonggo spirit. We are all Filipinos. We are all Ilonggos. And we, not anyone else. We need to be the best that we can be at this very time. While we rightfully can take pride and courage with our recovery, there is still so much more to be done. Many services to be upgraded and more programs and projects to be pushed. More policies to firm up and more talks to start and more commitments to identify. I would like to say that in all of this, let us work even harder as a partner, part and parcel of the provincial government. I'm confident that this new mandate will forge the unity that every Ilonggo needs and deserves from us, their provincial leaders. That our direction will be clear, responsive, and inclusive because we value that we are in a bigger scheme of things. That we must be here from one another and not against each other. The election is over, and our electorate has spoken. And so, our jobs and responsibilities to honor the mandate begin. I am a daughter, a sister, a loving aunt, Iloilo na probinsya, tulad ng mga asawa. And like many of you here, is a dedicated public servant. I've been most fortunate to have been entrusted with your support for 3 terms, for 9 years up to 2025. Time and again, it has been a great ride, and so I make this commitment to give back and pay it forward the best way I could. For sure, again, ready to serve, most ready to be of service again. I started this address with a thank you, and I shall end with the same. As we begin the next 3 years of our public service with a grateful heart. Rakit ni salamat kanina mga tanan. And today we once again be the best version of us. So together we lift our beloved province higher and the Ilonggo nation stronger. Ayun, rakit ni salamat. God bless us all. Mabuhay ang probinsya ng Iloilo.
The acting presiding officer yields now the chair to the permanent